The 6-year skills development project was implemented by government through funding from the World Bank worth $100 million. $21.8 million of these funds went to the private sector foundation to establish the skills development facility, through which a number of technical institutes in the country were supported to teach vocational studies. Other activities included skilling the population within the informal and formal sectors of employment to improve on their capacity and competitiveness.
Now, if we are able to have our Ugandans that have a skill at any stage, it will be good for Ugandans, and they are able to get back in the education cycle.
So we work with the private sector in developing of our curriculum, in assessing and certification, because if you want to be sustainable, you work with the private sector.
With this implementation, private sector foundation and government are confident that the country's education sector and economy will be protected against shocks like pandemics, while also addressing youth unemployment.
And I'm glad that the testimonies that came out showed real transformation, where people started with Juakali machines, but have now got orders from the army, from the universities, from hospitals.
Skills are the only ones that enable a person to perform his duties and his functions effectively.
The World Bank is satisfied with the strengths government has gone to promote vocational education as the path to the country's development.
We do have an unfinished agenda, but the ground is solid, and we do believe this initiative, as well as the other interventions on skills being implemented by the ministry, could be taken to scale.
However, it's still critical that government puts in place a permanent fund to ensure that vocational education is continuously offered without having to rely on external support.
It is our prayer that this fund will be there in the near future to support a number of Ugandans get skills. It is the way to go.
Government expressed commitment towards this cause.
Numbers of monies we deploy at a very good rate, half the market rate, to support people like you who have been skilled. You have your project so that it is sustainable.
Joyce Nakato, NTV Tonight.